Hey guys, how's it going? It's Beginnings here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Today's video is going to be on Lolita. She is probably one of the tanks that I've been playing the longest, other than Chow, obviously. I played her forever ago, before she was ever reworked, before she was ever really meta. I played her a lot to counter Cyclops and Harley when they were very meta and very strong around their release, which was like a few years ago. But Lolita is very alive and well in the current meta. She's very good against things like Kimmy, like Valier. We're gonna stick with that pronunciation. Things like Franco, because you can block his hook. Granger, because you can block his ultimate and also his little pew pew shooty thingy. So yeah, she's great. We go ahead and help our Claude clear up the wave. We did not cut this game just because Claude's early game is pretty weak and it takes him a very, very long time to clear the minions. And unless I'm playing something like Grok, we're really not going to be cutting waves with this ADC. We're actually going to be taking the early game pretty low and slow. Just go ahead and make sure our ADC can take this red buff. You see we actually take quite a bit of damage and we have to hit it quite a bit to make sure that we are able to secure this in a timely manner. And even then, one of our minions in our wave still ends up dying. The Franco, or the enemy Franco, ends up showing in bot lane and he is definitely overextended. We get some nice amounts of damage onto him. We chunk him to about half HP. We'll say it's like a quarter. So we chunk him to about a quarter HP, which gives us a lot of control in this lane now. With that lane control, we are basically free to look at the map, see where the enemy team is, and if they're not on their way towards bottom, like they potentially are now, the Chang'e could be coming to gank us. We're just gonna go ahead and wait for our shield to throw it up, make sure the Franco can't do anything crazy like hook the crab away from us. Our Claude does a really smart thing here. He walks up with his ultimate, pressuring both of them off of the wave. But he really wasn't looking to damage them. He was looking to cut and clear the wave. Now that we've cleared the wave, we are free to rotate. We do end up just going for the small camp instead. We actually should have gone to mid and then from then 4-man rotated to the turtle so we could get the 5-man collapse around the objective and basically secure that for our team and potentially our Claude. The only reason I think we didn't do it here is because our early game is fairly weak and we aren't exactly looking for fights right now. We see that they are on the turtle now. Our Hylos is there, but he's not going to be able to do anything by himself. I did start rotating over, but they just took out the turtle a little bit too quickly. So we're going to wait here and catch them on rotation. Since my Claude is pressuring the tower, I know somebody is going to walk into me. We prep our first ability. We get the stun onto the Chang'e, and the Valier? Yes, the Valier follows up, and we take her out, getting a nice little kill, punishing her for rotating in an aggressive manner. So since she's dead, Franco's not going to be able to solo defend the bottom lane. So our team cuts the wave and lets the wave pressure. Go ahead and get our ultimate off. The Franco is pulled back and he does flicker away, but our stun still connects onto the Franco. Our team manages to take him out. And now we are looking to collapse on the Granger. That is until I notice that I have no mana and my ADC is going towards the bottom side. So we're just going to go ahead and recall. We don't really even need to help him take out those camps. He can do it himself. He's a big boy. Once we get all of our mana back, we are going to make our way back to the lane. I see my Claude is taking the red buff, so we're just going to go ahead and make our way over towards him to help him out a little bit. Again, not doing too much. He's starting to get his items, so he's doing quite a bit of damage at this point. Unfortunately, the camp resets, and because of that, I am just going to be walking directly to the lane to try to make sure my ADC doesn't lose any minions, and he gets the same idea as me. We're just going to go ahead and clear the wave, then move back for the small camp. That is the safest option. I do start the camp, but then I see my team is potentially fighting mid, so I'm going to be rotating up for that instead. Our team doesn't look to be hard committing too much, so I'm waiting in the path of where the Chang'e might potentially be rotating, but then my team is actually going hard. We block the Franco hook, and we're looking for an ultimate. We get a nice little charge. We hit 2 of them. The Granger is forced to purify and dash away, but he is still way too close. We dash forward, we flicker on top of him, and we secure the kill against the Granger. That was pretty nice for us. We could have definitely taken either mid or the turtle off of that rotation, but the Hylos follows my ADC down towards the bot lane, and they're going to be getting are defending that lane instead. Our Valier did manage to take out the enemy Chang'e, and our Claude did take the bot tower. So the rotation ended up being just fine. We just got 2 towers instead of 1 tower and a turtle, and that is perfectly okay. If the enemy team was smart, they would contest the turtle here, since they know that we only have 2 people there, since we just showed 3 bots. We're going to make our way towards the turtle to help out our team, just zone a little bit. We see the Granger dash forward, and we know he doesn't have Purify, so I'm going to immediately be charging my ultimate. We get the stun off onto him. Diggy lands his second ability, and our Valier and Hylos end up just burning him down. Our ADC is here now. I pop my team speed up so we can chase down this Hellcurt, and we will be getting the kill onto him as well. A nice little turtle plus 2 picks means that we have tons of tempo. I am trying to block this Chang'e. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Chang'e. Anyways, we did block a majority of her shots, but unfortunately, nobody really goes for the tower. We're just sitting in front of our Valier, making sure the Franco cannot land any hooks onto him, and our team will be taking him down in just a second. Our wave is now here once again, so we can potentially push down this mid tower. They do have 1 down, and I am a pretty tanky boy. I do have my shield up, so we do block a lot of the Chang'e's damage. Once again, we do also pop our ultimate to create kind of a barrier between us, between the enemies and our Claude, saving his life pretty fairly. With our ADC and ourselves both pretty low, we're just going to go ahead and go back. I can heal in the fountain. My ADC can go ahead and lifesteal off of the jungle camps. Once we are nice and healthy once again, we can make our way towards, back onto the map, and you know, just help out where we can. Our ADC is taking the buff, so we're going to help out a little bit there. Our team is rotating towards the bottom side of the map, so that's where we are going as well. We're just going to go ahead and walk up a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we have 2 supports, a support and 2 tanks. We find a really nice position for our ultimate, but the minnow ultimate interrupts that. With 2 kills down, I think we're backing off, but my team is going for the full dive. We go ahead and walk up, we start channeling our ultimate, but the Franco and the Granger both die before our ultimate goes off. It's fine though. We get the assists. We help out a little bit. We really don't have waves in position to really do much. The next turtle is up soon, but that even is going to be despawning relatively soon as well. We can just push out our waves, potentially take the bot tower. My Claude is making his way into the top side jungle, but the jungle camps really aren't there. We're just going to go ahead and try to pressure this tower a little bit. Our team is making their way down, and we can take this turtle before it despawns and take another tower. That's great for us. The enemy team is very, very much playing on their back foot. They are significantly down in gold, in tempo, in objectives. They aren't really playing as well like as a team as ours is. The Diggy finds another pick onto the Minotaur. We're going to dash forward and make sure we can stun him before he gets his ultimate off. We go ahead and pop our shield to block a majority of the Chang'e ult. We flicker forward. We start channeling our ultimate. We get a nice little 3-man stun. The Franco ends up dying, but the Chang'e and the Granger are too far for our team to take out. They are pretty chunked though. We dash forward. We get the stun onto the Hellcurt. Our Claude, not our Claire, hello, will take out the Hellcurt, and with that death, we will be taking this mid tower. Just gonna go ahead and pop our shield, make sure the Granger isn't clearing anything. I don't know why my auto attack targeted the tower there, guys. Honestly, this game is really frustrating with a lot of the bugs that it has. You can go back and watch it in slow motion. I did not tap the tower lock button. I was on top of Granger, and for some reason, my auto attack decided to target the base. I don't know what it's called in this game, rather than the Granger. And yeah, that was pretty annoying, considering we could have ended potentially off of that if I was tanking the tower and my ADC did not die. We are sitting on top of our Valier, making sure the Franco is not going to be getting any hooks against him. We're also going to stun him up, chaining our stun very nicely, and our Valier will be taking out the Franco. A very, very nice pick for us. Thank you, Franco, for that. Our Valir looks like he is trying to get this blue buff, but the Minotaur is pretty far up. We dash back, we stun up the Hellcurt, and we help take him out. Our team is chasing down, but we can't really see. We're going to be getting the Minotaur next. He is going to be pulled backwards, and I jump onto the Granger. I have my shield, but Diggy is the only person next to us. We're just going to be doing, you know, as much annoyance as possible. Our Valir shows up and gets the triple kill. We don't have our wave. Our wave was cleared by the Chang'e. I believe she actually clears quite a few waves, and because of the fact that everyone is sitting in their base, she's able to clearly free them, and it's not really an issue. We really should just be going back and catching this wave or taking the Lord, but our team has other ideas, so we're just going to go ahead and walk back and potentially catch her off, or rather cut her off. Their mage is now dead. We can probably take this Lord. It's pretty free. We have our top wave pushing in. We also have a bot wave coming in, or a mid wave rather, coming in soon, and our bot wave is slow pushing. So our waves are in a very, very nice position for us right now to take this Lord and capitalize off of it. Right now, we really shouldn't push any waves. We should just be protecting them and waiting for our Lord to spawn. With our nice thick waves coming in mid and top, we are looking to force a fight. We get the pick onto the Minotaur. We are pretty low ourselves. I am pathing around, but my Claude is going in deep. He is taking out the entire enemy team. We walk forward. We're tanking the Chang'e ult as much as we can. We flicker forward. We get the stun onto the Chang'e and the Hellcurt. Our Claude manages to get a quadra kill, a maniac, I believe it's called, and the game will be ending here in just a second, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this game as much as I did playing it. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you do enjoy this type of content, guys, and I will be seeing you next time. See ya.